Hello students, I am Shromona Neogi, Assistant Professor at Nopany Institute of Management Studies. The topic that we are going to start today is different types of research. Now, research is a common parlance which refers to search for knowledge. One can also define research as a systematic and scientific search for pertinent information on a specific topic. In fact, research is an art of scientific investigation. Dictionary definition of research is a careful investigation or inquiry, especially through search for new facts in any branch of knowledge. Moving on, we start with different types of research based on different aspects. Here are three aspects: purpose, process, and outcome. To begin with the purpose, it can be differentiated into four types: the descriptive research, analytical research, exploratory research, and predictive research. The explanation with descriptive research, it aims to accurately and systematically describe a population, situation, or phenomena. It can answer what, when, where, and how questions and not why questions. A descriptive research design can use a wide variety of qualitative and quantitative methods to investigate one or more variables. Now, where to use descriptive research? It is an appropriate choice when the research aims to identify the characteristic frequencies, trends, correlations, and categories. It is useful when not much is known yet about the topic or the problem. Before you can research why something happens, you need to understand how, when, and where it happens. That is where descriptive research comes handy and is the most appropriate research form to be used by researchers in any branch of knowledge. Moving on, in analytical research, the researcher has to use facts or information already available and analyze them to make a critical evaluation of the material. It involves the in-depth study and evaluation of available information in an attempt to explain complex phenomena and different processes. Analytical research is primarily concerned with testing hypotheses and specifying and interpreting relationships by analyzing the facts or information system which is already available. Next, exploratory research is defined as a research used to investigate a problem which is not clearly defined. It is conducted to have a better understanding of the existing problem but will not provide conclusive results. For such a researcher starts with a general idea and uses this research as a medium to identify uses that can be the focus for future research. An important aspect here is that the researcher should be willing to change his/her direction subject to the relevance of the new data or insight. Such research is usually carried out when a problem is at a preliminary stage. Moving on, the term predictive research design is not typically used. However, prediction is a goal of the scientific method. Used as a non-experimental design, correlation analysis, regression, and multiple regression analysis are used to determine and measure the relationship between variables and in effect enabling the ability to predict the changes in the dependent variable based on the value of the independent variable. For example, a correlation analysis is useful in determining if there is a relationship between the admission scores and the final grade points when a student graduates from a college. If a relationship has been established, a regression model can be created to predict a student's grade points based on the admission scores. Now, based on the other aspects, that is the process, there are two types of research: qualitative research and quantitative research. Qualitative research is defined as a market research method that focuses on obtaining data through open-ended and conversational communication. This method is not only about what people think but also why they think so. For example, consider a convenience store looking to improve its patronage. A systematic observation concludes that the number of men visiting this store are more. One good method to determine why women were not visiting the store is to conduct an in-depth interview of potential customers in this category. Now, this is an example of qualitative research where we try to find out the reason why women are not visiting the store. This will solve the problem of the store. Quantitative research is defined as a systematic investigation of phenomena by gathering quantifiable data and performing statistical, mathematical, or computational techniques. Quantitative research collects information from existing and potential customers using sampling methods and sending out online surveys, polls, questionnaires, etc., the results of which can be depicted in the form of numerical. After careful understanding of these numbers, to predict the future of a product or a service and to make changes accordingly, the quantitative research is conducted. An example of quantitative research is the survey conducted to understand the amount of time doctors take to tend to a patient when patient walks into the hospital. Patient satisfaction survey can be administered to ask questions like how much time did the doctor take to see the patient, how often does a patient walk in the hospital. All these numbers can be used to derive results. This is quantitative analysis. Another types of research on the aspect outcome are applied research and fundamental, basic or pure research. Applied research is defined as a research which is used to answer a specific question, determine why something failed or succeeded, solve a specific programmatic problem related to product development, or to gain better understanding. It examines a specific set of circumstances and its ultimate goal is relating the results to a particular situation. That is, applied research uses the data directly for real-world applications. Now, research which studies the relationship and the applicability of the theories or principles to the solution of a problem is the applied research. In it, the level and the type of involvement of faculty researchers can be different based upon the scope of work. Basic research advances fundamental knowledge about the world. It focuses on creating and refuting or supporting theories that explain observed phenomena. Pure research is the source of the most new scientific ideas and the ways of thinking about the world. It can be explanatory, descriptive, or exploratory. However, explanatory research is the most common one. Basic research generates new ideas, principles, and theories which may not be immediately utilized but not less from the basics of the progress and development in different fields of knowledge. Today's computers, for example, could not exist without research in pure mathematics conducted over a century ago. Apart from this, there are various other types of research like the one-time research, clinical research, historical, philosophical, empirical, and different sorts of research. We shall not discuss in depth about these researches. That was it about the today's topic. Hope it was good and clear to you all. Thank you.